The Whisper of the Boogeyman, Part 1. As horror writer Jack dives deeper into the mystery of family murders involving children and a shadowy figure known as the Boogeyman, he discovers disturbing recordings that make the stories all too real. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on all our socials for more terrifying tales. Jack stared at the flickering screen in his study, the light casting shadows across his face as he watched yet another tape. In it, a young boy whispered into the camera, his voice trembling yet oddly calm. "He says it's easy," the boy murmured, "just like going to sleep, and everyone else will go to sleep too. He promised I'd be free after." Jack's breath hitched as the boy picked up a knife, his eyes blank and unseeing. Moments later, the screen filled with darkness, and Jack slammed the laptop shut, his stomach churning. He could barely process the horror of what he'd seen. Children lured into killing their own families by some shadowy entity they called the Boogeyman. Lost in thought, Jack barely noticed his daughter Lizzie, standing in the doorway, her small frame outlined by the dim light from the hall. "Daddy, are you working on a scary story?" she asked, her voice soft. Jack forced a smile. "Just doing some research, sweetie. Nothing you need to worry about." Lizzie took a few steps closer, her eyes strangely intense. "What if the scary stories are real?" "What do you mean?" he asked, his heart pounding slightly. "There's a man," Lizzie whispered, glancing over her shoulder as if afraid someone might hear. "He comes when it's dark. He told me he could make all the scary things go away, if I do what he says." Jack felt a chill run down his spine. "Lizzie, that's just your imagination. There's no man. You're safe here." But Lizzie's expression didn't change. "He says you would say that, Daddy. He told me you wouldn't understand. He said you'd be in the way."